Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of your favorite series, Guess the ELO, a series where I analyze my Twitch subscriber games live on stream and then try to guess their ratings afterwards. As always, if you'd like to get in on future episodes, you must be a Twitch subscriber and must be a member of the Discord. Let's go. First game of the day, Gotham subscriber with the black pieces. Mods, y'all already know what it is. Knock them out if they act up. E4. C6, D4, D5. This is the Kurokin defense. White plays knight to c3. Now you take in the center. Very good. Takes back, and now black has a few options. You can play bishop f5, knight f6, or knight d7. Everything else is not very good. Nice. Maybe a proud owner of one of the Gotham courses. I don't know. I didn't ask. Bishop to d3. So this is either a gambit or white just blundered a pawn. So they cannot defend the knight, white chat, because that disconnects the queen. The queen d4. Nice! All right, I'm thinking like 11, 1200 at least. Knight f3, now you just go back. And black's idea here is like, hey, man, I got a lot of development. Look, computer's going to show, you know, it's not completely terrible. It's like minus 0.5. But, you know, bishop g4 is a great move. Bishop back, that's just the hanging knight. There's just, what? You went to guard the knight that would, yo, it took like 8 moves. We already have our first piece hang. We've been doing the show for less than a minute. We already got our first blunder. Bang, bang. This is the thing I don't understand about people. Like, y'all would rather attack things than take things. I just, like, I don't get it. Y'all trying to, like, why? I mean, it's the checklist. I talk about this all the time. Do I have any checks? Do I have any captures? Do I have any attacks? Okay? Wow, some dude is just being wild. Ocean Man has been banned for 7 days. Nobody else act up. Checks, captures, attacks. We don't have any checks. Can I capture anything? Oh yeah, I can, and one of those things happens to be free. And then after that, you look at things that you can attack. Okay, bishop takes. I like that. See, like right now, this check, not that bad. This attack, not that bad. This capture isn't great. Okay, it's not great. I mean, it's not a terrible capture. But now you don't, you know, you need to do checks, captures, attacks for your opponent as well, right? So, that is why we shouldn't make these kinds of blunders. Okay, and just go back, yeah? Okay, h5, okay. Now bring your rooks and knight. Knight to the middle, rooks to the middle. Nice. White castles. Okay. Black did survive. Black definitely survived, but is down. Whoa, what the heck is going on? First of all, this man walked up with the pawn and then proceeded not to take. Like, people have blind spots for pawn captures. I don't know why. I don't know. People just have blind spots for these things. Okay, knight to c5 attacks b7. Black takes the rook. And now probably takes the pawn, right? Okay, that's not a bad move. Now, here's $1 million question. Does white give check because they can? Absolutely. And, oh. Go attack the horse. Go attack the horse. Some guy said your subs have blind spots for everything. Wow. That's mean. King e7. Attack the knight. Attack the knight. Attack the knight. King g8. Okay, now the problem is that white is up a pawn, yeah? And it's very difficult to make any sort of progress here for black. Like, I don't know what black is gonna do. I messaged Hikaru back, don't worry. So knight here, pawn here. I mean, maybe, like, you can't move your knight out. Can't move your knight out. Okay, so you move something and you've immediately weakened another thing. And you do not get punished for it. Okay, black is out of options, so black just pushes the A-pawn, right? We've all been there. We've all been there. You made it 20 moves into a game, you're bored, you don't know what you're doing, you don't care about what you're doing anymore, you couldn't care less, you just push the A-pawn. I mean, pray to God and, okay. Yeah, see now, well, of course white should undouble. Let this be an endgame lesson for y'all. Y'all gotta undouble your pawns. You have to undouble your pawns in endgames like this. You need to team your pawns up. Otherwise, the pawns are just glued one behind the other. Okay, and you just... Wow, I mean, I don't know. Oh my, you just... Okay. Alright. We don't know what to do, so the king goes first. And this is why you... Oh, man. Oh, boy. Wait, what is going on? Wait, what? What is Rook F2? King goes to Rook H2. This man hung a mate in 1 after having mate in 6 like 4 moves ago. Wow. That was the biggest throw I've ever seen. I'm gonna go to the next game. I'm not even gonna guess their ELO. Yo, that guy straight up, he was just slightly better the entire game. Then he was up a queen. It's like mate in 3. Like his mate. I don't. Eh, 800? 800, yeah. Probably like 800. 800, yeah, let's say 800. All right, here we go. On the money. 100% on the money. 850 versus 836. Yep. Just felt like it. I mean, just it's just, you know, the beautiful thing about 800 level chess is like you never know if they're going to cook, you know, if they're going to cook you like a borderline edible burger, a vegan burger for the vegans, or if they're going to just poison you and you're gonna die. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. I mean, 800s can, like, occasionally can cook you a borderline edible meal or poison you and kill the entire restaurant. Like, it... So, someone's asking me to play a bullet game in the middle of a YouTube recording. No, probably not. Okay, wow. Good start. Very decent start. Very decent start. Let's go to game number 2. Okay, now we've got Gotham Subscriber with the white pieces. Gotham Subscriber plays the move d4. We have d5, bishop f4, and a London system. Very nice. Now, against knight to c6, I definitely like to play the move c4, with the idea to play knight c3 and queen b3, putting pressure on the queen side. Okay! Nice. Nice. I'm not going to look at the cap score for that last game. It's going to hurt my brain. For this next one, I will. dc4, okay. See, white was so committed to playing knight to c3 that white doesn't even take back the pawn. That's the problem, guys. When you play openings and you just play moves that you think you're supposed to play, you don't, like, take back, like, very obvious pawns, yeah? Oh my god, that's just a free pawn. Nice. Rook takes. Yes. Free knight. Yo, black, like black, bro, a pawn move like it's like Pac-Man. Like, wow. Like, like, it took once, it's obviously going to take again. Like, what? How you just gonna oh my gosh. But like I said, people have blind spots with pawn captures. I don't know why. Pawn takes. Okay, now, I mean, just refusing. Okay. And now I like this. Now, okay. White is completely winning. White just needs to win this game. All right? White just needs to win this game, and it's going to be the end of that. And, okay? Here we go. Bishop to d6. Rook to d8. Bishop takes c4. Knight e5. Take it. Just take it. Don't even think. Oh, just take it. If you take this, you're also going to trade rooks. Just take it. Don't even. All right. Okay. Nice. Take it. Nice. Take it. Just take. Okay. Okay. Nice. Endgame time. All right. What's important in endgames? Being up a bishop. Also pawns and king activity, and don't let your opponent make a queen. Bum 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 bum. Ba bum 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 bum. Now you X-ray the pawns, and you win one of them. Then you stop the pawn from pushing, putting the bishop on c5. If you put it on d4, then the guy will get his pawn to a2. And if you're not careful, never mind, he's not going to move his pawn. Why would he not move his pawn? Just don't go king c3. See, if king c3, a1, and there's a queen. Right? So, good, 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 good. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, nice awareness. Nice awareness. You don't take, you just push. Nice awareness. That's your biggest asset. Now you made a queen. And now clean up. Yes, yes. Very clean game. I would say that white played that game 95% accuracy. But it's mostly because black played like a shoe. More or less. I mean, black probably had the chess capabilities of my sneakers. But you know, I mean, it's still an impressive game. And I think it was a relatively uneventful game. It's because he cheated? Who? The guy with white? No. No, certainly not. No, if the, no, no. Just because one person, like, managed to play 10 logical moves in a row, and that's something that you've never done in your life, and you probably will never do in your life, let alone 5 moves in a row, no, it doesn't mean that they cheated. It just means that they have a, you know, better ability at this thing. So, okay. So white played very well. I mean, honestly, white played that game like a very solid, like 1400. Black blundered a knight in the opening, which is, I don't know. That could be a 1000 having a bad day. It could be a 600, 700. Let's say, man, I want to say 800 again, but feels a bit like a cop out. I'm gonna go with like mid 1000 to 1100. That's what I'm gonna say. I think white played way too solid. White played at 95.4%, and I was right. And white is rated 778. Wow. Okay, that's very impressive that white played that well. I mean, white is 770. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, black played like a 770. But white did not play like a 770. Yeah, they're both about highs, like mid to high 700s. Yeah. You know, sometimes I base my guess on how one of the players played, and I just honestly did not feel like black played so poorly to be rated that low, but thought it was just maybe some sort of opening blunder. So, I should become a heavyweight boxer? Terrific idea. Outstanding idea. All right, game number 3, chat members. We're rolling today. Gotham subs got black. A French. Oh. A Sicilian. Sicilian. Nope, back to a French. D5 now is French defense. D5, E5 is French defense. A6 is black losing on move 4. This is just losing, and thank you, Caffeine Addicts. I appreciate you. Played great. This is just losing because white has the move D5. It's pretty interesting. Like, you know, when you can wedge your pawns into the center of the board like this and punish your opponent, you're just gonna get much better positions. So, for example, pawn takes, the knight's under attack, and you know, it can't move anywhere, and if it goes back here, queen e2 lines it up, d6 lines it up, and no one can block the check, so check. So you gotta pounce on these moments when they arise, because if you don't, then black is going to play d5, and now we're completely okay. In Gotham sub, you need to worry about this. All right, bishop e7, good. We're playing normal. Great move. Knight e4. Great. Okay, I don't like that move. I like that move. Very nice. Good play so far. Okay. Wow. 14 moves in, and I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. Bishop to h5. f6. Knight back to f3. Okay, the bishop's a little stuck. Okay, we trying to trap this bishop? Okay, ooh. Okay. Looking for a little stuff over here. I don't know what we're doing. What is that move? Wait, just g5, g4. This is what black wants. But you always need to look for threats for your opponent. Oh my god. Just pawn takes rook? Hello? You just gave away a rook and you haven't solved the other problem. Don't take, please don't take, please. Oh wait, you're in check actually. Maybe you have to take. I'm stupid. Please disregard me. Yeah, the bishop is still trapped. Take it. Rook h4. Do they find rook h4? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Yes, now they found it. Oh, my god. This is a great game. Okay, not that move. That was not a great move. And now some mate, right? Some checkmate. Very soon. Checkmate. Checkmate. Uh-oh. Perpetual check? Oh, beautiful game. Oh, my god. Yo, so blundering d5 in the opening is, like, not good. But after that, black played really well. Like, honestly, they made very few mistakes. Some strategic errors of where they put their pieces. Black was conscious enough to understand that pushing pawns in front of their own king is actually not very dangerous. You know, like pushing these pawns is not so dangerous, and found this way to mobilize and actually attack on the same side. Honestly, black played this game, with the exception of d5, maybe like a 14-1500. Like, no joke. Like, black played really well. I don't think that they're 14-1500. I think they're like I would say like mid 1300. I would say like high 1200 to high 1300. Like maybe 1280 to 1380. And if you're higher than that, then stop blundering d5, and if you're lower than that, then my god, that's very impressive. You know, it could just be an opening thing. I mean, the thing is, like, you need to, for example, this is like a c3 Sicilian transposition, and there's only two ways to play the c3 Sicilian, and most of them include playing d5 immediately, and it's life, right? So let's go take a look. I'm gonna say like mid 1200 to like 1260 to 1360. Here we go. On the money again. 92.8 by black. Gotham subscriber is rated 1336. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. We can't be stopped. And the opponent is rated 1317. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. It felt like a 1300 game. I mean, here's the thing. If black is like 1500, then black does not blunder d5. Let me tell you why. Because by this point, you would have been severely punished for this move. So, the way you climb ratings is that you get punished with moves like d5 and you get better. Like, you need to lose in chess to get better. Very important. I think a lot of you don't realize this. You need to lose hundreds, if not thousands of times to get better at chess. You're not just going to win. You need to lose to get better. Because otherwise, you're not going to go back and you're not going to learn. Right? You're just not going to improve at all. Like, you're not going to fill in any gaps of mistakes. So, you must be getting better so fast then. No, the thing is, you can lose a lot of games, but as long as you don't learn from those games, you're not going to get better. right? You're gonna keep on playing, and you're going to keep losing because you're not actually improving at the game, not actually going back to the drawing board and seeing what you're doing wrong. So anyway, go lose some games, but actually learn from them. All right. So let me preface this game by saying that Gotham's subscriber said that this game is going to be content. Now, we will be the judges of that. We will be the judge, the jury, and the executioner. Gotham subscriber begins with C4, which is already a disaster because nobody should play the English. So now I'm going to just move on to game number 5. So C4, knight F6, knight C3, and we have D4, a transposition back into a king's pawn opening. Bishop to G7. All right, now we have a... Did I say King's Gambit? King's Indian Defense. Queen's Pawn, King's Indian Defense. E5. Okay. Nice move. Nice move. Attacks the knight on F6. Knight F3. The problem with playing like this is that you're a little bit overextended. And black can kind of immediately put some pressure on you. This is actually not super good for white. Right? So... E takes D6, C takes, and now just develop and castle. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. I love it. Bishop to G4. Here I would just finish my development with bishop to E3. Nice. And now probably a mix of one of these two moves, which do happen to be the top 2 engine moves. Nice. Ask the bishop what it wants. It wants to trade queen D7. And so here you have 2 options. You can play on the queen side, like expand everybody, all these pawns, or, move the rook over. And try to focus on the center. See, what I don't like about this is that you kind of kill your own bishop. So now maybe you have to go back, B3, and, do your thing. Okay? So, black plays knight to E5. B3, rook to C8. All right? Bishop to E2. Queen back to D8. What the hell is queen to D8? What is that move? F4? Ah! Anticipating F4, and it's the only free square. What? That's a high-level move. Okay, I didn't even appreciate that move. I just thought, I'm so used to seeing... neck. Oh, that really hurt. Oh... Oh my god. Alright, now I know the YouTube title. I slapped myself in this video. Bishop to D4. A6. Rook C1. Knight E8. Okay. Knight E8 looking to trade your bishop and then trade queens. I don't like that plan by black. I don't... because this knight on E8 is terrible. This is just not a good piece. But maybe black has some ideas. I don't know. Bring the king. Play E6. But I think that white is better. Okay, not after that move. After that move, I think black just blundered thoroughly. I think that here white was actually doing pretty well. I mean, maybe rook E1, play on the E file. I like white's position. Let's check the eval. Does white have an advantage here? Yeah, quite a significant one, like nearly +1. Yeah, nearly +1. And yeah, computer likes F5, which... Well, now that I'm looking at it, I can justify just trying to crash through. But like I said, just playing down the center is probably pretty logical. And what's wrong with this? A5. It likes... And what about A4? Okay, nothing. It just, yeah, A4 and, okay, maybe your dark squares are weak. Yeah, white is definitely better here. So C5 is just obviously an overextension. You lose a pawn, and then probably very promptly, this will go downhill very fast, right? So... black immediately starts trading pieces, and now is just very solidly up a pawn, activates the rook, yeah. Now that the engine said it, we must consider it. What F? Oh, and yeah, like I said, the game would go downhill insanely fast, and black wins instantly. Wow, that really sucks. That really sucks, because actually, Gotham Sub played very... Yeah, now Gotham Sub resigns. Okay, I mean, black played a very good game. Black played a very good game. Black did not blunder at all. White did blunder. You know, I can see this being like a 17-1800 for white, because white made one mistake, really. And then it just sort of spiraled out of control. 17, 1800. Probably for white, I would say. Like 1500 absolutely minimum for white. Yeah, where's the content? Seriously, you promised us content. I mean, black played like either a very good game as like a sub 2000 player, or, you know, you sent me a game that like you played. Yeah, you would you. I don't know. So yeah, let's say 1700. 17, 1800. Because finding queen d8 was ridiculous. I mean, maybe close to 2000, honestly. Maybe close to 2000. Like, both these players played well. White made one mistake, and then everything went out of control. All right, let's take a look. White is rated 600 and black is Roberto JBM. White is 600 and black is 2700. You're 600? Oh, you're 1140 rapid. Black is 27. Black is the guy that beat me in the finals. Well, the guy was not lying when he promised content. Yeah, this is, I'm a little bit, I want to throw up a little bit. I feel like I just went on a roller coaster. First of all, how is white rated 1100 rapid? Oh, it's a smurf. Oh, you're smurfing. Oh, 1 game of rapid ever and 28 games ever. Okay, so that's just the smurf. Yeah, of course. Okay, well then, I mean, this is not content. I mean, I'm a little bit, you know, what's your actual rating? Yeah, I mean, come on, man. You're gonna kill the self-confidence of all 1100s. I mean, listen, I needed to show them that because that was ridiculous. I mean, you are not an 1100. Oh man, that was, yeah. Well, we were scammed. That's okay. So what is your actual rating? What is your actual rating? Can I get an answer before I move on to game number 5? You play too nervous? You're not 1100. Come on. That's a joke. Anyway. That is your... I don't believe you, but it's okay. E4, final game of the day. There's no way that you're actually 11. Like, I mean, come on. Had to clear my throat. But you can't play well? Yeah, I'm sure that you camped even with an international master rated 2700 with only 20 games ever played. Yeah, that makes total sense. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6. Okay, I like this. Very good. Oh, it's just a terrible move. What about your bishop? Knight F6. Bishop E3. I would just take it and play D5. Is that what the computer wants? That is exactly what the computer wants. It wants D5. White did not take... Oh, okay, D6 is completely fine. Bro, if you play D3, why are you playing D4? That's like parking in a parking spot and then unparking and parking in the spot right next to it. Doesn't make any sense. You should just park in the spot right next to it. It literally brings you no benefit. You already made your... I mean, you already parked here. So, why would you... Like, for what? Like, there's no benefit. Yeah, now black takes everything. Okay, good. I like that. Keeping your bishop. Beautiful. Keeping your bishop. All right. A3. Oh, what is A3? A3 is such a bad move. I like how savage the computer is. It's already trying to punish. Look at this. Knight takes. Knight takes, and now, like, rook E8. I mean, the thing is, when there's a king in the center on the other side, you can do whatever you want in the center, really. I mean, it's just, you know. Anyway, rook E8. Queen E7 was played in the game. And white hung a... Yo, what is this? Is this another IM versus 600 game? How is black playing so solid and white is just losing everything in 10 moves? I mean, let me say this. If white is rated anything above 800, this is a disaster. Let me tell you why. Not because I'm trying to be mean, but because white literally doesn't know how to play openings. Like, at all. Literally at all. And if white is above 800, White needs to learn openings, and white can gain like 300 points. I mean, because it already shows that you've made it to the, like, to the stage of being 8-900 with no openings at all. I mean, look at white is dead lost on move 10. I mean, you cannot be losing in the first 7-8 moves of the game. Right? Like, come on. You need to, you know, like, you need to have some understanding. Okay, bishop e5 is not a bad move. I would have just traded queens. And now, does black find the knockout? Bishop takes b2, discover check, winning the queen. No, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Black does not. That's why you always look for checks. Always look for checks. Because you never know. Okay, hold on. Boss, I thought the whole point of going here was to set this up. And now you're worried that they're going to counter check you? That's not how that's not how chess works, bro. Right? So, bishop d3, g6. Oh, okay, so it turns out that the plan was right, you know. Right? b4, bishop f5, queen e2. Okay. Okay, nice. Oh, that's very cool. Look at that. Trying to set that up. And white doesn't stop it. Now we get takes. Bring the rook, bring the rook, bring the rook, bring the rook, bring the... Nice. Mate in 2. Oh, good move. Good move. Pawn mate. Pawn... Oh, now you can't pawn mate. They stopped it. Queen f6 is mate. Queen f2 is mate. Ah, oh, man. Black played so well and then did not play very well, but was already winning, so did not have to play that well. Like between 7 and 800, I think. But no, because black played too well for 7-800. 900? I don't think black is 1,000. I actually, part of me thinks that at 1,000, maybe I overestimate you 1,000s. I feel like it's probably below 1,000. But I just get the vibe it's like a 900 game. Because it just doesn't, it does not strike me as like, but then like to find like this. Yeah, I'm gonna say like 900. Mid 800 to high 900, which is actually very scary for the person playing with white. High 900, wow. Gotham sub 970, and the guy with white is 973. That's not good. White played with 15% accuracy. Combined, they didn't even hit 100. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, the person with white needs to just learn openings, you know, because by move 10, the game was over. Like, straight up, by move 10, it was lost. Like, you just can't have this. I mean, this is not chess. Like, some people play chess just for the sake of playing it, you know? They just want to feel like they're, like... But you cannot reinvent the wheel. Like, you need to have some understanding of the basic fundamentals. And black played, you know, black played well. But yeah, it wasn't quite 1,000. Wasn't quite 1,000. So yeah, it was mid 900. But hey... You know, you gotta look for checks, man. You gotta look for checks, always. So, a lot of stuff happened in this episode. We had a secret 2700 for one of the first times. I slapped myself. I feel like today was a pretty good episode. I feel like it was.